It's an all-out war for justice, or rather, over a justice. The appointment of Justice Nazeer as the Governor of Andhra Pradesh has raised the hackles of the ecosystem. They are now saying that this will cast a shadow over all past judgments of the former Supreme Court judge and hampers the pursuit of justice. After all, Justice Nazeer was the sole minority judge in the 5-judge bench which unanimously gave the verdict in the Ram Mandir case. Under attack by the ecosystem, Union Law Minister Kiran Rijiju hit out and said this is an attempt to try and cast doubt. They can no more treat India as their personal fiefdom. India will be guided by people and Constitution of India. However, the opposition continues to target both the centre and Justice Nazeer for taking up the appointment. In fact, Congress's Jairam Ramesh was quick to tweet out a 2012 video of late BJP leader Arun Jaitley. In it, he can be heard saying that pre-retirement judgments can be influenced by post-retirement appointments.
Pre-retirement judgments are influenced by the desire of a post-retirement job. Pre-retirement judgments are influenced by the desire of a post-retirement job.
Well, BJP has lashed out at the critics for questioning the credibility of a judge and one who is from the minority community.
कांग्रेस को राम जन्मभूमि से कब से प्यार हो गया? 500 साल से तो, और जब आजाद हुआ उस समय से कांग्रेस लटकाते ही रहा। अभी कपिल सिब्बल थे। अभी अगर मंत्री परिषद में कोई मुसलमान नहीं है तो प्रश्न उठाएंगे कि मंत्री परिषद में कोई मुसलमान नहीं। अगर कोई पार्लियामेंट का चुनाव कोई मुसलमान नहीं लड़ा तो कांग्रेस और सब लोग प्रश्न खड़ा करेंगे। अगर कोई योग्य व्यक्ति को, कलाम साहब को हमने बना दिया राष्ट्रपति, अगर हमने राज्यपाल बनाया, तो हम अच्छे लोगों को चुन करके बनाते हैं जो मुझे अच्छा लगता है। इसमें लोगों को एतराज किया। हम जब नहीं बनाते हैं तो प्रश्न खड़ा करते, अच्छे लोगों को बनाते हैं तो उसे ये मानने को तैयार नहीं हो।
यही तो मैं कह रहा हूं ना, आप चुनाव आयोग के ऊपर क्वेश्चन करते हैं, सुप्रीम कोर्ट के ऊपर क्वेश्चन करते हैं, हाई कोर्ट के ऊपर क्वेश्चन करते हैं, कभी कहते हैं कि ये सरकार जो है मुस्लिम विरोधी है। आज आप क्या कर रहे हैं? दूसरी बात यह है कि चुनाव आयोग के जो मुख्य चुनाव आयुक्त थे, आपको पता हो कि एमएस गिल, उसको कांग्रेस पार्टी ने अपना संसद सदस्य बनाया, उसको मंत्री बनाया, और आज आप समझिए कहेंगे कि ये चुनाव आयोग इनसे मिला हुआ है। तो कांग्रेस पार्टी को किसी संवैधानिक संस्था पर जो है बिलीव नहीं है, और इसलिए ये काम करे, चाहे स्पीकर का पोस्ट है, चाहे सुप्रीम कोर्ट का पोस्ट है, चाहे हाई कोर्ट का पोस्ट है, चाहे इलेक्शन कमिश्नर है, चाहे इंफॉर्मेशन कमिश्नर है, चाहे सीवीसी है, जो भी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल अथॉरिटी है इस देश में, उसको डिमोलिश करने का काम जो 70 साल में कांग्रेस ने किया है, उसी मानसिकता के साथ उनके नेता आज भी बिहेव कर रहे हैं।
All right, joining us now on the debate, Anila Singh, spokesperson of BJP, Ashwini Kumar Dubey, advocate in the Supreme Court, Manasvi Thapar, lawyer and political analyst, and advocate Talha Amir Rashadi, spokesperson of the Rashtriya Ulema Council. Interesting that we've got more lawyers than politicians on our panel today. So let me start with the lone politician and the lone lady. Anila Singh, this is a debate that has been going on for very long. Even Mr. Jaitley had flagged it up, that post-retirement sinecures invariably are going to cast a doubt over your pre-retirement moves. Could this have been avoided?
My Ram Ram to everyone. And the thing is, if the political parties or the leaders or anyone, if they have got some sort of problem by the appointment of bureaucrats, of judges, of armed services officers, I think then a law should be made. It should not be pick and choose. A political party who has set an example of the nomination of judges as a governor, they are trying to put finger on us. Now they have to come clear on it, that do they have got problem appointing Justice Nazeer as the governor of Andhra, or do they have problem Justice Nazeer was on the bench to give verdict.
Okay, let's take that answer from Talha Amir Rashadi first while we try and fix your audio. Talha Amir Rashadi, is it about the principle of not giving governorship to chief justices, chief election commissioners, or specifically about him having been on the Ayodhya bench? Talha Amir Rashadi.
Basically, it's about the principle. It's about the unwritten rule of principle, unwritten rule of
morality and ethics, wherein at least there should be a not predefined or not scripted or written cooling off period, but there should be a self analysis or self-defined cooling off period wherein the honorable justices should by themselves keep themselves restricted to a
Okay, so if it's about the principle, then tell me this, what stopped those who are critiquing today from bringing in a bill when they were in government? They should have brought in that bill to ensure that no chief election commissioner, no former chief justice, in fact no bureaucrat also should be allowed to become a part of government or take some post-retirement post until 5 years or 10 years or ever.
You know, this comes from a government, a party which before coming into rule said that we are a party with difference. We are people with difference. We will rule differently. So if they have come into power just to copy the old party, the Congress legacy, or to just follow what Indira Gandhi did or what Rajiv Gandhi did in his tenure or what Manmohan Singh did in his tenure, then where's the difference?
Very touching. Ashwini Dubey, Talha Rashadi thinks BJP is a party with a difference, so they should set the standard and say, hum nahi denge. Congress may have given, we will not do it.
No, I'm not from Congress. I'm not here to defend Congress. I'm a neutral person.
No, I know. I'm just saying that it is very touching to see your trust in the BJP to be the party with a difference. Go on, Ashwini Dubey.
Padmaja,
someone from BJP
first,
said they're doing it.
that why everything should be seen as a political motive or in the prism of the politics. 2, where is the embargo in the Indian Constitution which put a bar on the Supreme Court and High Court retired judges to have a constitutional post? Many posts, not today. We are talking about the governor, let me clarify. NCDRC chief, a former Supreme Court judge. Armed Forces Tribunal head, a former High Court judge. Loka Ayukt in states, PMLA Tribunal, National Green Tribunal, National Company Law Appellate Tribunal, Minority Judicial Commission, NHRC, and many more. Now coming to the past. First Justice Baharul Islam was in the Congress party. It should not be seen that I am against the Congress party or I am supporting BJP. I am just saying as a student of law, either there should be a law or there should not be a criticism.
Okay,
Either
there should be a law and there should be unanimity, but more specifically, I want to ask you, Manasvi Thapar, about this Ram Mandir angle. I mean, why does every single thing from Justice Gogoi going to the Rajya Sabha to now Justice Nazeer, somehow all of it comes round to the Ram Temple verdict?
Padmaja ji, one thing which we need to understand is the 360-degree turn of BJP's stand. In 2012, 2013, it was one of the biggest leader of BJP, Arun Jaitley ji, said that pre-retirement judges are influenced by a desire for a post-retirement job.
Sir, I understand that. And on that, we have already argued and said that everyone should come together and bring a law because it may impact the people's thinking or their trust. My question to you is different. ये राम मंदिर का एंगल किधर से आया है? Everyone seems to be emphasizing, he gave the Ram Mandir verdict. Now 3 of them have been rewarded. One person is on NCLAT, the other person has been made Rajya Sabha, and the third judge is now being made governor.
Padmaja ji, if you will not interfere when I'm making my point, it would be better because I was going to answer that. The idea here is, what is BJP's stand? Is BJP standing on what Arun Jaitley ji said, or BJP has completely denied what Arun Jaitley ji said in 2012 and 13? If BJP is denying what Arun Jaitley ji has said, so these questions would come out. If BJP is on the point of that pre-retirement judges are influenced by desire of post-retirement jobs, then this is a question to BJP. Their stand is completely changing. And if people are asking a question on reward, the timing, they have to answer that. When we ask
Sir, I am again, since you are repeating a question which Anila Singh has answered at the beginning of the show, is the reason why I brought up the Ram Mandir issue. She is saying by all means, let the Congress bring about a private member's bill, or the Congress can bring it about when they were in government. They didn't do it, obviously, for whatever reason. My question to you is, where is this Ram Mandir angle coming in from?
So obviously, this was the same reason while in 2012 and 13, Arun Jaitley was criticizing the Congress government because of their post-retirement giveaways to the judges. That is what was questioned, and the people liked, the entire country liked about it. And now BJP is doing what Congress did. BJP is
Sir, again
rewarding
I
or
am
not
asking
rewarding?
you are
BJP is
going
doing-
back to the same issue. I am again asking you
That's
to
the
point
moot
out
point.
specifically
The moot point is-
that Justice
Padmaja, that
Nazeer
is
was
the moot
on the
point.
Ram Mandir judgment bench. How is this relevant? How? This is the singular thing which has been brought up against him.
That is the moot
I mean,
point.
you know,
because we are
yesterday
rewarding-
we could have been arguing that somebody who has tilled land when he was young. Do you know, this is something that Justice Chandrachud said about Justice Nazeer, that he came from such difficult circumstances that as a child he used to actually till his father's land. For somebody who rose to become a Supreme Court judge, a member of the minority community is being made a governor. But that is not what we heard. We said, oh, this man, he was on the bench for Ram Mandir. Why? Equally, I can argue, here is somebody from the Muslim community who's been elevated to the post of governor. What a great move.
So we completely agree what Arun Jaitley ji said was wrong, and that has not been understood by BJP
Sir,
now. So
I am
that is what
asking
we
you
are
about why
understand.
this Ram Mandir
So
angle is
that's,
being brought in.
Padmaja,
Why are you
that's what
hung
I'm
up on
asking.
Arun
So
Jaitley? We have already addressed that. My question to
we
you
are
is,
not-
why
we
bring
are
in this
not
random
addressing
Ram Mandir angle?
No, there is no Ram Mandir angle. There is only one angle of what Arun Jaitley ji said.
Sir,
then
that is
and what
literally
BJP
the
is doing
only
now.
angle right now, because
that is the
every
only
single
angle.
politician, whether from
That
the
is what-
AIMIM or the Congress or any other party, is saying, look, here is how the Mandir judgment was manipulated, because 3 of the judges on that 5-judge bench have been rewarded after retirement. That is literally what every politician is saying. Mr.
That
Thapar.
is what my question is. Yeah, Padmaja, that is what my question is. There was a political party which said that post-retirement judges should not be given any kind of lucrative jobs. But now the same BJP is giving lucrative jobs, and we are okay with that particular point. Why is that? This question is not being answered. The point here is this question is not being answered.
Since this thing, this is
been alive, this would not have happened in BJP.
Okay,
These kind
Ashwini
of
Dubey.
lucrative jobs would not have been there.
the judgment, the Ram Janmabhoomi judgment was unanimously drafted, decided, pronounced by a judge, 5 judges bench. And let me quote, on the balance of probabilities, there is a clear evidence to indicate that the own worship by the Hindus in the outer courtyard continued unimpeded in spite of the setting of a grilled brick wall in 1857. Their possession of the outer courtyard is established together with the incidents attaching to their control over it. So even the land, from the historical point of view, from the methodological point of view, and even from the judgments, the Supreme Court passed this order. Now, one of the finest Chief Justice of this country, Honorable Justice Chandrachud, was also part of it. Now, why do we see Justice Nazeer, that Justice Nazeer dissented in Triple Talaq bench and other judgments? He was also part of the right to privacy and validity of Aadhaar, where the Supreme Court found the 9 judges constitution bench that the right to privacy is a fundamental right. Why do we ignore this? Justice Nazeer's contribution, then upholding states' power to identify backward classes for reservation. This is another constitution bench judgment.
Go on, Tala Mera Shadi. Where all the times that he has dissented is forgotten. Triple Talaq forgotten. All that is held against him is Ram Mandir. Tala Rashadi.
Oh, no. He upheld the decision of the demonetization. Then he also upheld the government's opinion in the Triple Talaq matter. Then we had him in he was talking about the right to privacy judgment. Then the topmost Ayodhya judgment. Now you were asking a question
to prove for a judge to prove that he is impartial, he doesn't have to oppose every single move brought in by the government, does he? So for any judge to pass your standard will be like either he has to strike down everything the government does. 3 चीजों में उन्होंने जजमेंट फेवर में दिया है, 2 चीजों में अगेंस्ट दिया है या डिसेंट किया है.
There would be fingers raised when
there will be fingers raised on everything.
Who retires and within 40 days he is appointed at a topmost level at the post of governor.
Sir, my question is not that. My question is you want to argue on the principal issue of क्या उन्हें ये नौकरी मिलनी चाहिए. It is still fine. What I am asking again and again, and what I find particularly confounding, कि इस सबके बीच में राम मंदिर किधर आ गया?
देखिए राम मंदिर तो आएगा ना, चर्चा तो होगी ना कि जब judgment that handed the ruling party its most consequential political achievement. तो ये एंगल तो आना ही है, डिस्कशन तो होगा ही कि विद इन 40
अरे but this case was not filed by the BJP and it did start in 2014. केस तो तलहा साहब, केस तो ये सदियों से चला आ रहा है. अब अगर जजमेंट आ रहा है,
सदियों से एक केस, और वो 40 साल से जो भाजपा के जो सबसे बड़ा मुद्दा था, 40 साल से
हरी कोई बीबी लाल, आप कहेंगे बीबी लाल भी इस मोदी गवर्नमेंट, you will say everyone in the Archaeological Survey of India, you will say KK Mohammed, you will say Justice Nazeer, all of them are then stooges of the BJP. सभी स्टूज हैं बीजेपी के.
I never said so and I will never say so.
अरे but then you also had KK Mohammed, you had बीबी लाल, you had all these people who said कि हाँ नीचे उसके अवशेष हैं. There are traces of the Ram Mandir and that is the evidence presented before Justice Nazeer.
टाइटल सूट था, आप मेरिट पे डिस्कशन कीजिएगा, वो टाइटल सूट तो उसमें रिजॉल्व ही नहीं हुआ. So that's a different debate. We'll discuss it on some other day.
ओके, अनिला सिंह, सवाल तो उठेंगे अगर आपका अभी तक का सबसे बड़ा ट्रायम्फ जस्टिस नजीर से आता है और जस्टिस नजीर को गवर्नर बना दिया जाता है. Everyone benefits. You scratch my back, I scratch yours.
Padmaja, after listening, spokesperson from Congress Party and Ulama Council, you must have concluded one thing कि सबसे बड़ा कसूर अगर जस्टिस नजीर का है तो वो ये है कि वो उस बेंच पे थे जिसने अयोध्या वर्डिक्ट दिया. उनका यही कसूर है. And this is the sole reason they are saying that he should not have been appointed as the Governor of Andhra Pradesh.
No.
This is the blame they are putting on him. But I need an answer from Congress Party especially. 1952, the first apex court judge to be sent to Raj Bhavan was Syed Fazl Ali, who retired on May 30th, 1952, and he was made governor on June 7th, 1952, just after 7 days. What was that? Are you going to answer me? If we talk about 1983, the first time a judge of the Supreme Court was nominated to the Raj Sabha, soon after retirement, was Justice Bahul Islam. What was that? Then, again, I'm going to give you one more example here.
Ma'am, please answer on the specific issue of what Talha Rashadi has raised. Is that for you, the Ram Temple is a big political project. Now it is being said on eve of 2024 election, the first phase is going to be ready. People are going to start darshan. And all of this was made possible by a bench which is now being rewarded. That is the specific allegation.
Padmaja, we have faced the wrath of three. Number one, Islamic invaders. Number two, Britishers. And number three, these Nehruvians, so-called Congress Party. हम हिंदुओं को इसी देश में बारंबार ये रियलाइज करना पड़ता है, if you are going to talk about Hindu Devi and Devtas, then you are a communal. This is the thing. हम अपनी जुबान से हम भगवान श्री राम का नाम नहीं ले सकते.
मनस्वी थापर.
The thing is, whenever we talk about Ram Mandir, a dragon is put nahar. और हमारे दिल में खंजर नहीं भोंका जाता, उसको ऐसे घुमाया भी जाता है, निकाला इसलिए नहीं जाता because we are going to bleed to death. आप खंजर डाले रखिए और हम वो खंजर घुमाते रहेंगे.
Okay, Manasvi Thapar, respond.
Doing in today's day.
नहीं, I don't know where this खंजर debate came out from. कहाँ से दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी political party?
Because of the Congress Party.
अभी पावर में आप है फिर भी कांग्रेस को ही आप बोल रहे हैं खंजर डाले. मुझे समझ नहीं आता. दिस लॉजिक डज नॉट कम टू माय माइंड व्हेन द लार्जेस्ट पॉलिटिकल पार्टी, द स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट पॉलिटिकल पार्टी, द रिचेस्ट पॉलिटिकल पार्टी स्टिल दे वांट टू प्ले द विक्टिम कार्ड. नाउ दे आर प्लेइंग द खंजर कार्ड. एवरी टाइम whenever the debate comes in, they want to play this victim and show to the public that they are the people who are actually suffering, while that is not the case. They are taking decisions, they are doing whatever they have to do. They are countering their own past leaders. Their own greatest of greatest leaders been countered by them. What was the stand of BJP in 2012 and 13 has completely been changed right now. And now they are saying that खंजर इनके में है. So they don't have that.
Okay, everyone making comparisons, saying, oh, look at what your stand was earlier, look at what it is now. You are making the comparison between what Mr. Jaitley said and what's happening now. BJP will answer with saying, oh, look what was your stand vis-a-vis, say, MS Gill and what you are saying now. But in the middle of it all, this strange politics of dragging in judges, talking about their judgment, talking about eventually what their verdict was on a political hot button issue like the Ram Mandir, that is unadulterated politics. Thanks very much all gentlemen. Anila Singh for joining me.